Hi everybody, Tyler here, and welcome back. We're doing another cooking video today. This one is a little different because this is my first time making this recipe, and look at my little daughter over there. And so yeah, so this is my first time making this recipe. It's a recipe I cultivated myself using some chocolate cake recipes I found on YouTube. So just starting out, I have some room temperature butter in my mixer here, and I also have 1 3/4 cups flour sifted in that bowl. Sorry for the bad camera angles. I was just super anxious doing this, being scared of how it was gonna come out, so I wasn't really paying attention to what the camera looked like too much. So yeah, so I am sifting my flour into the bowl. You see I have a little book there. That's my recipe book. I will be including the recipe below. I'm doing one cup of cocoa powder. This is Dutch processed cocoa powder, so it's the good stuff. I got it on Amazon and I'll link that below as well. I'm going in with 2 teaspoons baking soda, 1 teaspoon baking powder, I believe is the measurements. Don't quote me. Again, look below for the entire recipe. So wait, I need to line my pan. So this is wax paper, parchment paper, whatever you want to call it. I doubled it over, did some fancy thing they showed on Tasty in regards to like folding it up so you can get the perfect circular cut. And mine wasn't perfect, but it fit and it did the job it was supposed to do. So really important, make sure you put butter first, then the parchment paper, and then butter. Slather the whole pan in butter. I missed a few spots, so my cake ended up sticking and breaking a little bit. So yeah, that's a tip. Next time, make sure you slather that bad boy in butter. So I've done all my dry ingredients with the powders and stuff, and that is my aerated butter. That's a stick of butter and 2 cups of white sugar, and now I'm adding my egg in one by one, just so that everything gets incorporated really well. And yeah, try to aerate it as much as possible, get it like fluffy before adding the eggs in, because it will change the texture of the overall butter sugar mixture. So if you guys notice, I am talking in my video. So this was supposed to be recorded and me talking you guys through it as I did it, but if you can't already tell, my camera angles are sucky, so I wanted to at least get the video out to you guys without, and you get all the information without time constraints. So yeah, anyway, I'm going in with I'm doing my liquids now. 1 cup of buttermilk, and I also brewed 1 cup of instant coffee. I just made it with like Cafe Bustelo. So I will be mixing the buttermilk and the coffee together, and that finishes up my liquid ingredients. I've already added 1 teaspoon of vanilla to my egg and butter mixture and sugar mixture. And I'm going to be cutting up 1 bar or 4 ounces of semi-sweet chocolate. I'll be chopping it up pretty small just so I can mix it into the cake for a better and more different texture. So now I'm just going to go between adding a little bit of my dry mixture, a little bit of the wet mixture into my butter, sugar, and egg mixture. And yeah, I'm just gonna go in small increments just so I don't make a huge mess. And yeah, that's my batter for the most part. I'm gonna switch positions soon just so that, I'm gonna switch views soon so that you guys can better see what the batter looks like. This is the batter and it's mixing together pretty well. So now I'm ready to fill my pans. I have 2 10-inch baking pans that I got off Amazon. I was gonna get 8-inch, but the 10 inches were cheaper. I don't know why, but yeah, I couldn't make sense of that. Anyway, so I'm gonna fill them up about the same height. Excuse the condition of my table, but I don't know how these cooking channels be keeping their tables clean. Anyway, so I patted those and threw them in the oven at 325. They should cook between 35 minutes and 45 minutes. And now on to my buttercream. You see 3 sticks of butter, and then I went in with 2 cups of powdered sugar and 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract, and I'm just gonna beat that all together. And this is where I fucked up. So as you can see, shit is going crazy. I don't know, I had my butter out all day, at least a minimum of 6 hours, and this was still too thick. So I had to beat it some more, and then add some milk for a smoother texture. But I noticed another issue. So the butter was too cold, and I probably should have sifted my powdered sugar, because if you look really close, you can see like little tiny lumps in my frosting, and that's not fun. So for next time, I'll probably work that out better. I added a little bit of cream cheese just because I wanted some tartness. It was tasting too sweet for me. And yeah, so I just mixed the living hell out of that and tried to get as many of those bumps out before I put it in the fridge for about 20 minutes for the rest of the cake to finish cooking. Hopefully it doesn't taste horrible. Again, I don't know if I'm These are my cakes. Not fresh out of the oven. I let them sit for a while. The cake that's not on the drying pan, I have it on Lazy Susan, I think it's called. So it spins. I put some paper towel. I was supposed to use wax paper, but I didn't feel like having to go through all that cutting. So I just put some paper towel to protect the actual stand from the frosting. I think I went a little too heavy with the milk, because the frosting is not as stiff as I would like it to be, even after I put it in the refrigerator. But yeah, I have my little frosting spoon spatula thingy that I purchased off Amazon, and this is me trying to slip off the top layer, which was quite difficult. I had to separate it from the actual drying rack. Look, this is my first time, and this is the thing, like, I don't like YouTubers just having this easy go smooth first time. Maybe that's reality for some of you guys, but that's not for me. Shit goes haywire for me, and that's okay. That's just realistic for me. So anyway, I'm gonna finish frosting up my cake. I'm really pleased with my results. The cake itself tastes like glamorous. It's so good, rich. You can taste the hints of the espresso powder. Yeah, everything is just really, really good. And I'm a chocolate fiend, so hopefully I don't eat too much. But yeah, I'm pretty pleased for the first time. My cake didn't concave, it didn't blow up in the oven, so yeah, I'm pretty happy. I'm going to pretty much finish up frosting this, cut a piece for my son, and at the end of the video you'll see the piece that I cut for myself the next day. So these are my results. Like I said earlier, there's some things I would do different, at least for the frosting. Just the frosting is my concern, but other than that, I think the cake came out really good for a first time. I was pleased with my results, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Toodaloo.